Yeah.
They're not gonna move smooth.
So it's like when I go out there, I'm trying to be as loose and as comfortable with myself. So then whenever or whoever I'm interacting with, I'm making them comfortable by not even speaking, just me just chilling there.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Just smiling.
That's huge. That's number one. I would tell somebody right then, like that frame he just said, you take that frame into the environment.
Right.
Number one.
You don't get that from the environment.
Yeah.
You take that into the
environment. You bring that to the environment.
If you try to wait for the environment to make you feel like that, you're gonna be responsive. You're gonna be frozen. You're gonna wait. You're gonna be looking for something to happen. You chose the right word,
frozen, because it's like it's been described by a few people on a metaphysical kind of thing. But the more lively you are, you're generating heat. You're generating warmth. You know, like you can feel a warm energy. The people who are cold to themselves, it's cooler energies. And people are gonna attract toward the heat, and you want to be that. You're bringing that to the vibe, so you're gonna get that back. Versus, you know, I've been there before.
We've all been there. I've been there.
Yeah.
I've gotten stuff, but it's like these are the things that we're pre-setting in our mental state. Yes. We're pre-setting before we go out tonight,
and it kicks off before you even step in. It
kicks off right now. Like we're about to be there. Like in an hour or so, but it's already kicking off here. Like we're already putting ourselves into that state of mind. Yeah. So when we go there, it's going to be fun, chill. And another thing I was about to say, going back to the archetype, are you waiting for the environment to create your archetype that you're trying to create, or are you creating it for the environment to experience?
That's huge, bro. Because if you come in there trying to be something, the environment's gonna dictate who you are. The environment's gonna, if you come in with no idea of who you are, the environment's gonna decide who you are. They're gonna say, oh, you're this dude that's in the corner. You're this dude that is just like a side dude.
Yep.
The only way you're gonna stand out in the environment that you're not like the controller of, is if you have to come in looking like you're something. You have to come in being something, and then they're trying to figure out who's this motherfucker. Like he gotta be something, because your energy is there. You can't come in like chill, and then you're gonna socialize your way one person at a time into, having a value in that place.
Right. So, we're giving a bunch of really good key points to setting yourself up prior to going out to a social environment. And a lot of people say, "But I got social anxiety," but it's like. The thing is with social anxiety is we're thinking about it wrong.
Yeah, everybody got
some type of social anxiety, but it's what do people do that do it well when they go out socializing. And those people that do it well, either it's unconscious or conscious, depending if they learn game or not. And that's what we're teaching, is when you do it consciously, you can consciously set yourself up for success, set yourself up for great experiences with strangers, obviously, with women. That's what you want. You want to be able to fluently just be yourself around everybody, to express your confidence around women, to portray your archetype. But the only way you can do that is putting yourself out there. And the number one thing is you being comfortable. You're gonna have that pressure on you. Everyone has that pressure. Everyone, because dude, tell anybody what's one of the hardest things to do: walking up to a beautiful woman and saying hi. You feel me? So it's
that's so rare. This woman that tell me all the time that guys don't approach them.
Right.
Like guys don't approach right now, and they're like pretty girl. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. So I'll say another thing too, that's key for me is making small wins, getting small wins. And when I say small wins, the small wins or the small details that you get success in add up to the bigger picture. What do I mean by that? In a social dynamic way. If I go up in the line and I'm waiting to walk into a venue and there's people around me and I'm just like, oh hey, what's up? And I'm just socializing right there, I'm already kind of winning. Before even walking in, I'm already getting used to the people that are about to go in with me. If I have friends, we're talking about whatever. I don't know, whatever is in the moment. We're just talking, we're socializing, we're warming up. Smiling, laughing, enjoying myself, enjoying the music. it's just enjoying my time. It's like small wins for me, and then by the time I see maybe someone I am attracted to, I'm already in the mood. Like I already could see myself. I'm already smiling. I'm already like
all the vibes are there.
Like I'm already like, hey,
it's like you know what you about to do.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, what's up? And then like it's all a vibe.
Yeah.
Versus like I'm kind of there and I'm like waiting for my chance and my moment, and then I'm kind of like being a predator type shit. Like
yeah.
There she go. She's getting closer.
Yeah.
Hey, how's it going? What's your name? You're bad.
Yeah.
You're beautiful.
Yeah.
Can I buy you a drink? Just like.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah. So.
Not as facts. And then just to throw something else on there, as we go into the field, I'm just bringing up things for us to keep in mind while we're out there. That's what we're both doing. And this is, this is dope because I feel like this is cool being able to capture energy there. But this is a big one, y'all. You gotta go with your first thought, and here's what I mean, man. That's where your curiosity exists. So if you want to have good communication that's effortless, yeah, man. Like if you want to have a communication that's effortless and that's not boring,
right?
Well, you have to allow your mind to flow, and what that means is your brain is recognizing shit.
Yeah,
you have a hardwired, sophisticated intelligence within you that. It's so powerful. It wakes you up and digests your
That's
food.
the adventure I'm talking about. That's the adventure. Yes. That's the explorer mindset that I'm coming with. Like
facts.
Like right now, like even his setup in his house right now. I'm curious. There's curiosity here.
Yeah.
The way you design that, it's like my brain is naturally becomes curious. Like I'm like, oh, look at there's like little design leaves right here. I'm like, ooh, look at this. Like there's so many things I can ask right now.
Yeah.
So it's like let your mind explore it and tap into it. Don't be scared to ask people questions and figure them out. If they're wearing something nice, if they look a certain way, if they remind you of something, or if they do something, or it's just
oh man, here's a deep way to put it, man. Here's a deep way to put it, and this is some real game for y'all. Like, you gotta look at it like this. Let's say you got Earth, you got moons, you got planets, and you got a sun. And you look like this, man. Like the moons are the moons and Earth are, the moons and the planets are all men and women.
Right.
But the sun is your alpha dog, right? It's like everything revolves around him. Then you got the woman planets, then you got the male planets. They're on the equal territory. Right. Then you got the moons. You might have a woman with 2 moons, which are 2 guys that are.
This is a big galaxy.
They call them beta orbiters, right?
Right.
Then you got a man that's a sun that might have 4 women around him. Or you might have 2 planets just existing together.
Right.
Whatever. So, anyways, now you go into a place and you realize, based on curiosity, you're gonna go in and understand the planets around you. But at what level are you coming from? If you're a moon, you're just revolving around around one girl. You're stuck trying to get her. So she has more gravitational force than you. She's not attracted to you. Now let's break it down to the planets. Let's say you're a planet, she's a planet, meaning you're coming at her equal, like, hey, what's going on? Oh, hi. Like, oh, that's cool. What do you do? Oh, I do that too. Like, it's just, we're both planets. Like, it's like, okay, there's not enough gravitational force either way. It's just neutral, right? Mm-hmm. She's around you, orbiting, but she got her own world going on. She got people around her. She's circling around somebody else. And then you wonder, so what is the person that she's revolving around? And you wonder the sun. And when it comes to curiosity, as a sun, you got to know the characteristics of your planets. Like, anything that revolves around you is a part of your world.
Right.
So you got to understand it. So when you're going out into the field talking to women, that was a big, brainiac way of explaining, though, that you go in there and you talk to whoever you want, you ask questions, you communicate. Because, and the way you communicate, your mind's going to want to figure this shit out. It wants to understand this to figure out where it fits. Right. But we block that. We don't allow that communication.
Explore the planets.
Yeah.
Like if you're looking at it like a planet type of frame, or like a planet type of example, it's like so many people are bored with their planet. Yeah. Not like, that's where it even starts with. Like, if you're bored with your planet, what makes you think someone else wants to go on your planet?
Absolutely.
And that's the trouble,
Yeah.
Hold on. Give me 1 second.